Hi everyone, hope you're doing really great. Welcome back to my YouTube Tech Stack Learning channel. So I'm going to start a series of practical coding sessions of using the on the generative AI applications, mainly on Azure OpenAI keys. Okay, so before I start on these actual practical sessions, I would like to show how we can get the keys and how we can use that as a one trial code. I'll be showing it how it looks. Okay, so this Azure OpenAI key doesn't come on free trial. So you have to create a instance of yourself with your email ID. The Azure port, you have to go to portal.azure.com and then you can start with a free trial. But Azure OpenAI doesn't come under the free trial subscription. You will have to, if you are going to use it, you have to use with the paid pay as you go option. Okay, and you can choose the very cheapest model like GPT 3.4 for your all play around and the learning purpose. Okay, so I am in the landing page of the portal.azure.com, and once you are here, you can if you have already launched the OpenAI before, you can see it in the list. Otherwise, you can go ahead and search for it. Okay, so the time you search, you will get those particular surveys open. So I already have this instance up. So if you want to create a new instance, you can go ahead and click on create, and you can select the subscription which you are on, and then you can create a resource group which you want to create this particular instance, and then which region, and uh, name of the instance. Okay, and here pricing tile would be always standard as zero, because as I said, it is not available on the free trial. Okay, you can see the pricing details and accordingly you can choose the model. Okay, then I'll go on next. You can select the options what you want, then next the put the tags accordingly for you to better things, and then review and submit. Okay, once you submit, it will take like few minutes to complete this action. Once you submit, you will be able to uh, see your instance up here. Okay, once you have your instance up, right, you can just click on it and you will have a lot of options here. For now, I'm not going to walk through on all these options. Okay, my main intention of this session is to make you understand how to create the Azure OpenAI instance, how to get the keys, and the how to deploy the models, how to get the keys for your local subscriptions. Okay, so let me go to this Azure uh, Foundry portal. Okay, so here this is the AI Foundry, the console or the portal we say, right? And there are lots of options here where you can chat, assist, and all. I'm not going on detail. As I said, my main motto is to tell you guys how to start using this model in the code, right? So I'll go to the deployments part of it. Once you are here, first thing you can do is you can go ahead and click on the deployments. Okay, so this is where you would have seen that nothing is there, correct? So my instance, what I have deployed is here. Okay, if you want to deploy a model, what you can do is you can click on deploy base model. Let's start with the base model for now. Okay, and here it will list all the models. Okay, so 3.5, this is the cheapest model which you can use for your testing purpose. Okay, and you can select this, you can click on confirm, and then it will ask all the details what you want to uh, do it, right? Either standard is best to go, then deployment, go with the default options, and then you can click on deploy to selected resource. Okay, once this is deployed, you will be able to see it in the here. This is already deployed, right? So I'm just going to there, and you should be able to see the deployed model. Okay, so this is how you can see the deployed model. Okay, so okay, so this is how, and here you can see the API keys. You can copy it. You will have the subscription ID and things. You will have the endpoint which you can use, and you will also have the model ID. Okay. Okay, so now let's see. Now we have the model IDs, model name. We do have the endpoints and the keys which we have to use in our code, right? Let's create a simple code for now to see how we can invoke the OpenAI with the Python SDK. Okay, so let me say Azure OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI setup.py. Okay, so first what we will do is we will just go ahead and import the. So first, if you don't have the OpenAI in your as a module, then you have to install pip3 install OpenAI. Okay, if you don't have it, first thing is you have to install the OpenAI. Okay, so once it is installed, you will have to import them, and we will be using Azure OpenAI. Okay, this is the module which I'm going to use. Then I'll be using import OS because I have the env variables which I have set it up this OpenAI version, OpenAI endpoint, then OpenAI keys. Okay, then I will have from .env. So because I have it in the env, right? So I'll just import everything I need. Then I'll load. Okay, then from okay, next what I'll do is I'll create a client. This is how you use your Azure OpenAI module from the Azure OpenAI library or SDK from the OpenAI module. Okay, so here we will have to pass couple of things. So we will have to pass API version. Okay. So I'll get it from env. Since I have it, I'll get it from env. So I have Azure OpenAI version. Okay, next I need to have Azure endpoint equal to os dot, oh I'm sorry, this is my mistake, get env of, then I'll have to put the uh, Azure OpenAI endpoint ka env variable which I have set it. Okay, then I need to have API key. Okay, API key equal to os dot get env of, sorry, okay. So I have three things which is up. One is API version, endpoint, and the API key. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just do a simple hello. Okay, so I'll do client dot chat dot completion. This is the function which we have to use for chat completions. Okay, chat completion is the one which is given by this Azure OpenAI to play around with the OpenAI model. Okay, so the first parameters which we need to pass is messages. It has its own format. Okay, so I'll give role, who is going to chat, right? So first thing is the role is user, so user is sending, right? And what content they are sending, right? Content, it's a hello. For now, I'm just going to say hello. Okay, nothing much. Just I'm trying to show you guys how we can invoke it. And there are certain parameters, max tokens, which is basically to set how much uh, output tokens or you may have to get it back, right? Then temperature is to control the randomness of the responses uh, of the GenAI, right? And this all I have explained in the previous sessions, which you can go through it. Top P is another variable. Okay. So now what I'll do here is one more thing which we need to pass is model. Model is equal to os dot get env of, we have Azure OpenAI deployment. I have set that as a GPT 335 Turbo. Okay, so I'll just use that. Okay, now we have everything up, right? So we have everything up. Okay, now this is done. So now what I'll do is print of response dot choices of 0 message dot content. Okay, this is how we will be doing it. So let's try to run and see if there is any error. Okay, Python Azure, looks like there is some, the temperature spelling is wrong. That is why. Okay, now it should tell you back, hello, how can I help you? There is one, oh my god, there's another mistake here. It should be dot. Okay, let's run it again. Yes, hello, how can I assist you today? This is how you can interact with the Azure OpenAI model. Uh, okay, so in the next session, I'll be giving you a different ways of connecting to the Azure OpenAI model. It could be this SDK, it could be an API, it could be via the fast API, or it could be via Streamlit UI, right? How do you interact with the OpenAI model? So the next session will be in detail on those different aspects of the Azure OpenAI connections. Okay. Okay, so I hope now you all should have a good idea of how to set up this Azure OpenAI, how to create an instance, how to deploy a model, how to get the relevant credentials to connect to the OpenAI model, right? And also how to interact from Python code using an SDK for this OpenAI. So I hope you have all had a good idea about it. The next sessions I'll be coming up with all the options, the different ways of connecting to the OpenAI, Azure OpenAI from a Python code. It could be either SDK, or it could be an API, or it could be different ways, right? So keep waiting for that. And if you like my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any specific topics, if you want me to cover, please go ahead and put it in the comment box. I will be surely happy to help you get that. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.